Guess they got allegedly a pedestrian was struck over here at the corner. Not too sure how that happened, but not sure if that car right there is the one that's involved. But we'll take a quick walk over and see what they got going on.
Fire alarm, letter 18. Letter 18. Do you have EMS dispatch for us?
It's a scooter in the roadway too. I'm not sure if that scooter's involved.
Letter 18, EMS is currently pending. You update him, the patient is respiratory distress, O2 status 92. Respiratory distress, O2 status 92.
Yeah, there's cameras everywhere. You're all right? You don't need the ambulance or anything? No, I'm not. That's the beauty of our
That car's way over the crosswalk. Oh, wow. You gotta be careful when you're crossing these streets. The guy was just about to cross and that car moved up on him. That block intersection. $150 fine. So that scooter's trying to squeeze.
Ladder 14, a Central Station alarm, 76 Empire Street. Right, engine 41. Ladder 14, a Central Station alarm, 76 Empire Street. Right,
Kneeling in Surface Road. That's where we are. Right there. So I guess they must have been into either that bike. That bike is maybe you guys can see it. That wheel is warped. So maybe the bicyclist hit the car, because I don't think he rode that bike like that with the wheel being warped. It looks like he's doing food delivery. And his bike is somebody hit that car in the process. I don't know. You just gotta be careful. Or the food's not gonna get there in time now. Everybody, yeah. You're a news reporter, yeah. You want to tell me what happened? Everybody's got a camera going. But it looked like that bike got hit by a car, or the car got hit by the bike, one or the other. But they came in contact somehow, and I guess the bike lost and the car won. That bus, they say don't block the intersection, but it looks like he's blocking the intersection. Yep, that bus is definitely blocking the intersection. I don't know. There's a lot of scooters, a lot of bikes, a lot of everything on the road. Just gotta be careful. This is a pretty tough intersection because of the traffic. People are trying to get on the expressway. People are trying to go left. People trying to go right. People trying to go straight. It's a lot. So you really it's not easy. Look at this guy. One day I'm gonna sit at the intersection, just record for like a half an hour and see all the cars that do kind of crazy things.
He tried to sneak across real quick. Okay. Alright. I'll just put you in the report that you would be confirmed what he stated. I mean, there's a million people.
I don't know if you can hear what they're saying. They're saying the light turned green. He tried to sneak across while the green. And a lot of bikes do that. They don't follow the what you call it, the traffic pattern. Like this guy right here, he still went through the light, even though bikes do it all the time. I think I've done it myself, so that's not a common thing. You got an ambulance back there though, so they might have to pull that traffic. A lot of people don't know how to drive, and I can't teach them. When you see the light like that, just pull through the light. Pull up. This guy don't know how to drive. Hey, pull up. Move your car, man. You're playing stupid now. Like half the people in the city don't know how to drive. When you hear a siren, that means move out the way. Half the people, they don't know what that means. They hear a siren.
No, yeah. Everyone just sits there.
Yeah, they don't know what that means. Yeah. They look at the lights and they hear the noise and they don't know what to do. They all freeze. I'm going to focus on the MBTA next. So they're not left out of the picture. I heard a lot of stuff about the MBTA, so they're on my radar. So when you guys, if you don't know, you should know. If there's an ambulance like 20 cars back and you're the first car up here, and you obviously can see in your mirror, there's lights flashing, siren, you should be able to hear that. Like, if I can hear it, you should be able to hear it. If the music's too loud, then you need to turn it down. But that means you come to this intersection, you stop, you look both ways, and you proceed with caution. Now, if there's cars coming, you can do two things. You could beep your horn, flash your lights, get their attention, let them know you're coming through, but pull out the way. Don't just pull over 2 inches and then stop, because that's not helping the cars behind you. And assuming you have a driver's license, you took the test, you should know what that means. But if you don't, then that's what that means. All right, I'm headed up out of here. Half the people in the city do not know how to drive. That's the actual truth. The actual truth. And if you, I don't want to say this, but if you were to check depending on where you are, if you check their ethnic background, like where they're from, you'll find a lot of people from the same country. What's the speed in the city of Boston? I'm gonna stand right in this island and see how many cars drive silly. They're coming over this orange line, driving. No, keep going. I want to see how silly y'all drive. I want to document how silly you guys drive when you make that turn. So you know, there's 2 lanes here, so you should be turning into the first lane. You shouldn't be turning into the second lane. You should only be turning into the first lane. So if there's 2 lanes, you always turn to the closest lane. You don't turn to the outer lane, because that's not the proper turn. All right, guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. Just want to show some silly people that can't drive. Can't drive. Are you a good driver?
I've been driving for some like 48 years.
48 years, all right.
Very good.
Very good, okay.
I drove school buses.
You drove school bus?
You know, for 34 damn years, you know I'm a good driver.
All right, we're gonna... No accidents? Okay. The Compact Zone. I remember the Compact Zone. He said he remember the Calmback Zone. So those of you who don't know, back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, this area was known as the Calmback Zone. They had a lot of movie theaters, strips, what do you call those things? Strip joints, bars, the Naked Eye, the Pilgrim Theater, this Glass Slipper, a whole lot of places. This was known as the Calmback Zone, prostitution and all that kind of stuff. So over the years, some people still call it the Calmback Zone. Oh wow, we're going back about in the 70s, 80s that I remember it. You come down here, it's like, you know, John's picking up hookers, panhandling, all kind of stuff going on. Whatever you thought was going on did go on, all down in this area. All right, guys. We're gonna head up out here. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Wallingford Road, 1942.